Okay, welcome to the next video, which is classifying matter worksheet. So make sure you have this worksheet, and I'm going to answer the first question for you. Matter can be classified as a pure or mixture. Now, pure substances are made up of one type of element or one type of compound. Now, mixtures are made from two or more different types of elements, compounds, or either compounds and elements can be mixed together. So we're going to actually take this to practice. And one of the big things in chemistry is we're going to have different types of particle diagrams for you, different shapes and stuff, and you have to identify certain things from that. So we're going to label it pure substance or mixture, and then if it's pure, we're going to label it either element or compound. Okay, so we're going to take a look, and we're going to take this one. We see that this is helium from our key, and it's all helium and it's all the same. So that's going to be our indication that it is pure. And since we already said it's helium, helium is an element. So this is a pure element. On to the next one. We see the line here and the circle is sodium and the box is chlorine. So this is sodium chlorine, but they're all the same. And this denotes a compound is when they're connected here. So this is one thing. If there was some space here between the two, then this would be a mixture. Okay, but we did designate a compound and particle diagrams here when they're touching each other. Okay, so this again will be pure, and this is a compound. Okay, here we see that we have the sodium chlorine again, but we have something else. We have two hydrogens with an oxygen, so this is actually salt water. Here, as these are H2Os, and this is sodium chloride. So we have already, it's different, right? This kind of lets us know that it is a mixture. And if you want to, we can say it's a mixture of compounds. Okay, key being pure, being the same throughout, mixture being different. Okay, here we have elements of helium with water. Okay, so then this would be, it's not all the same, so this makes it a mixture. And we can label that a mixture of compounds because of the water. And elements because of helium. There we go. Okay, here we have what we call diatomic of oxygen. These are all O2s right here, O2s. So you do need to identify diatomics, and we'll talk a lot more throughout the year, that you need to remember the 7 diatomic elements that we see them grouped together here, and that is going to be a pure because it is the same. And since they are connected like that, that makes it a compound, or element, sorry. This is an element even though it's together because it's the same element, okay? For it to be a compound, it needs to be different elements together. So this is still considered an element even though it is O2. So those are a little tricky, those diatomics. We'll talk more throughout the year, they'll play a part throughout the year. Number 9, draw your own, make it however you want, but you're going to be doing a lot of practice. So what I want to do here is you're going to need to practice drawing. I'm not going to draw with you, but I will identify if it's a mixture or per substance, and then you need to draw it with the key, okay? Please take the time. There's going to be a lot of particle diagrams throughout the year, and it's going to keep coming up, and the more practice you have, the better you're going to be identifying. Okay, we have sodium chloride and nothing else, right? There is no plus. That is a compound because it's all together, so that's pure. And it's a compound like that. Okay, H2O again is a compound, but it's pure since that's the only thing. Here we have sodium chloride, which we know is a compound, and water, so basically these two, but they're together. So now it is not pure, it is a different substance. So this is a mixture of compounds. C. Well, what's C? Well, hopefully if you have a periodic table in front of you, you find that it's the sixth element. It is carbon. And so this is pure since it's only carbon there. And this is an element. Okay. And if you're an L, you are done. Please take this, show the picture, and then if you have any questions, please ask your teacher the next day in class. Okay? Hope you enjoyed classifying matter. Again, this is a very important subject, so make sure you understand this. You're going to see it throughout the school year. If you are done, if you're K, just go ahead and do this. Well, we've already talked about O2 as diatomic, as one of the diatomics, and we have chlorine 2, which is also a diatomic. It's one of the 7 diatomics. Well, this is element and this is an element. So here it's not the same, so it is a mixture. And it's not a mixture of compounds, it is a mixture of elements. Please take the time key, draw 2, so you can even use this up here, as we know was already O2. Add some Cl2, maybe use the same picture that you used for the sodium chlorine. And if you have any questions, please bring them to your teacher the next day. Thank you very much. Have a good day.